Hey guys, and finally I finished this quest. I basically saved outside and came back here over and over again, but with fast forward on, which it's still on, I've probably wasted half an hour trying to make this stupid thing work. Why do people have random bullshit in their games? I hate the random mechanic. Anyway, welcome back to Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 2. Last time we did GS Campaign BS. This time we'll do some more. Hopefully this will mark the end of the GS campaign for at least a little while. Anyway, not that we couldn't tell who this was already. You may not remember, but this is Bonnie the thief or whatever. She stole a teddy bear from a child. I don't know. Why are these people here? Anyway, from doing this we get something completely useless. Except for it opens another quest that I want to do. Anyway, enough of this crap. Now that we've completed that quest at long last, and I was not really ready for the start of the video, I was falling asleep, spamming the circle button over and over and over again. But I will meet you over at the Our Treasure Inn where we can finish another quest. Okay, we're back in the Our Treasure Inn. Now, I can't recall if we need to change... Yeah, we do have to change party members. The quest that we did with the photograph is the one we need to turn in here. But for doing that quest in general, we needed a child as a leader. So in order to turn it in, you still need a child. So if you came here by chance with Junior in your party and you didn't realize that, you'd get really irritated, really annoyed trying to figure out why she wouldn't accept the quest. Anyway, we succeeded another one. Yay! And it's done and over with. Anyway, please take this a token of my appreciation, the vault key. Now, this one is 31. So the code for that, is it on this side or is it the other side? It is on the other side. So the vault key opens up the vault in this one. We don't have to wait for a Gnosis attack this time around. So if we just head over here, we should be able to input the correct code, which is 0813. No, 0813. I do seem to do this all the time. Anyway, it doesn't change in each game, which is a good thing. Opening this up allows us access to treasure, which, if I recall, isn't really all that good. Yeah, I guess that's alright, but I don't really use healing items very often. I usually use Medica instead, since I can pretty much do it unlimitedly, especially with the focus ability. Anyway, I believe that's all I meant to do in there at the moment. So yeah, we finished that up. Now we can head back over to Sector 27, which is over here, and we'll go into Johnny's hideout there. And we can turn in another one, the kitty cat one. And yeah, this episode will mostly be turning in quests. We will start one more quest, and I'll actually probably do that next. But yeah, most of it will be turning in things, and then we will start one toward the end that I'll probably have to do a bunch of stuff off screen for. Not probably, I know I will, because that was part of the plan for the LP from the get-go. Anyway, what do we get for this one? Another double attack, Cross Hilbert. Okay, fine then. Now, let's see here, take a look at my notes. So that accomplishes that. Now the rest of them are all in this sector, at least for now. So we got that one. We can start another one up here. We might as well. Do I need Shion in my lead? I would guess that's what I have to do. Well, just keep, I believe we just keep saying the top one, though. I should probably look at the explanation for this. It's the advantage of having a physical strategy guide, even though the physical guides for most, at least RPGs, I'm not sure about other games, but they don't tend to be particularly useful. But yeah, if you keep saying the first option over and over again, you'll eventually get a quest with her. I don't know why a famous thief is standing out at a fountain in the middle of a city, but yeah. There's a reason. Oh, and now we're gonna have a sob story of why you're a thief? Sorry, don't buy it. If you're a world famous thief, you probably would be a pretty good actor as well. At least I would assume so. You gotta do something for the few times you are caught to get out of that situation. You want to find a job. Sure, why not? Anyway, in this one, there are 2 items you need. You need the pink maid uniform and the rules of high society. Though there is, like rules of engagement or something like that. If you go all the way back to 2nd Miltia, do not get that one. At least I think it's in 2nd Miltia. Either way, you want to talk with somebody in the cleaners for the maid outfit, and rules of high society, we need to go back. It's actually over top of the bar, but I think in order to get there, we need to go in through the, what is it? The Our Treasure Inn. So now that I've talked to you, what else am I supposed to do here? 18, which is over there. Oh, and 4. There's somebody else to talk to around here. One moment here. Let's see here. West side of the fountain area. Of course, I've just gone past there. Nothing of the sort. No, we don't need to talk to him until later. Is it you that I need to talk to? There's somebody around here, though, the west. I'm very bad when it comes to, what rumor? Basically, this just helps with the quest, so you find out what you're supposed to get. I'm supposed to talk to somebody. Get over here. No. What? Go. No, don't talk to me. Go away. I want to talk to the actually important person around here. The one that I'm supposed to give, or get the next clue for. Was it you? Did the guide list it wrong? Yes, they did. They said the west side, but technically this is the east side, assuming up is north. Anyway, this is the next clue we get from you. Anyway, so let's try and avoid wasting any more time. We'll go into the dry cleaners, and we will get a pink maid uniform from somebody in here. I don't remember who off the top of my head. Why did you put furniture in the way? Probably from you? We want the pink one, if I remember correctly. I've just been saying pink one, but I'm going to double check anyway. The pink maid uniform. Alright. Now, I'm assuming that's going to go into Junior's unmentionable closet, where he hides all of his really kinky stuff, or something like that anyway. Anyway, once we've gotten that, there is one other thing to do. Alright, so the last step of the number 31 quest is here.
Please input the password.
And we have another password situation. That seems to be the way they love to do all these things. So 31, or no, not 31. This one was... Okay, I was looking in the wrong spot. I'm a little disorganized today, if you can't tell. But the code we're looking for is 3859. This is quest 18, not quest 15. There we go. And in doing so, we turn them around. Yeah, I think that's a much better statue now. And we get number 11. Can we decode it? We can. Look at that. I'll take it. What do we get in here? Secret key 23. Again, we'll go over all the new skills that we have access to once we get to the end of all these quests, which shouldn't be too much longer. Alright, with that being said, let's head back over here, and we'll head into the Our Treasure Inn and go above the bar. turn on some fast forward to make this go a little bit faster because it is kind of time consuming. And I have other things that I would like to do today as well. And we should go over here, blow up this, head in here. And I believe it's you. I believe it's from you. Yes, The Rules of High Society. That is the book you need to train Bonnie. Of course, it's kind of ironic. If you look right behind her, there is a wanted poster for Bonnie. Again, why was she hanging out in the middle of the room or middle of the outdoors in the middle of a city like this where posters of her are up everywhere? But who knows? Well, anyway, with that, we can head over to the bar and talk to her, which I believe that's where she is moved herself for the moment. This is actually where she's applying to work. I don't know if they ever mentioned that, but it might have been in the dialogue that I wasn't reading. There we go. So let's talk to you. Yeah, you need books and clothes. Key to being hired is knowledge and style, so that's why you need book. And the other thing, okay. I did get the things you need. I have both of them. Yes. Okay, I'm a fool. Gotta talk to him. I just always assume that you talk to the first one. And yeah, she changes clothes in the meantime. And she has perfect manners, even though she was a thief a moment ago. Okay, guess she's a fast study, but whatever. Teach you something useful. Let me guess, it's something completely useless. Yay! I don't even think I've seen most of these. It's just not particularly useful. Thank you very much. The skirt feels wrong. So basically they turned her into a stereotype. Yay! Anyway, once we've completed that one, I think that's everything we do here in the Kukai Foundation. So, let's head back to Second Miltia. There's actually one building, well, we've been into it, but I'll meet you further in. It's the UMN Control Center. You need to go, I think, all the way in there to where Ziggy's control pod was. So you skip the main UMN doors and go to the other side and talk to one of the people in there. Okay, we're back. And this is, if you head into the UMN studios or whatever control center, it's the one above the city on the map. And then go right, since that's your only path, and skip the first door and hit the second door. Then this will be Sylvia. And you need to talk to her to get the final clue. Apparently she fixed him a little bit, because he was escaped or away somewhere, and so we found out where he was, and he got here, and they did a little bit of fixing up on him, and now he's on the Elsa. We need to go back there in order to finish up this quest. Now, this is the second last quest that we can do at this point. The only other one is quest 14, and I have some other stuff I need to show you before we go and do that one. So anyway, I will meet you downstairs on the Elsa. Okay, yeah, we're in the Elsa basement right now. No, my mistake. I had forgotten, because I wasn't reading any of the dialogue, that we do have to come here first, and there will be a broken droid here. Now, if you go into all the clues, the items in your key items inventory there, and take a look at them all, they all have a number on them, and if you do them in order, I believe it's in order anyway, you get the appropriate code to input into this guy to put him back together again. Enter the password. Yeah.
Input the password.
So, let's see, we are going to go with 2, 5, 8, 7, 6, 4, and 3. Alright, so now I'll meet you in the basement of the Elsa. Okay, we're back, and this time we have everything we need to go into here, and I believe this is the Zaza himself. And he levels something, and we go talk to this guy, and we get our just rewards. Did we get anything good for this one? Again, I never remember. Succeeded. Also, while I was off screen, I flew back to second Miltia because the one final quest that we haven't done is turned in there. And we get skill upgrade D times 20. Well, it's not as good as we've had, and considering how long that took, but oh well. At least it's something. I'll take it. We could use some of those. In fact, that's a pretty good transition. Anyway, I will see you in a moment. Okay, we're back, and I've done a little bit of backtracking. I am in Old Miltia. I already blew up this car. After you've started GS Quest number 14, do note that this guy will be here. He is the optional boss in order to do said quest. Now, the reason why I was mentioning before that your skill upgrade items, your E's and your D's, are kind of a good transition before I cut out and did a whole bunch of stuff off screen, is because, yeah, didn't I have like 84 of these? And I kind of used them all, and everyone has lots of points, and I learned some new skills, and normally I would like to keep those so that I can learn a certain skill at a certain time before a boss fight or something like that, just in case. Well, the enemy here, that little mini boss, and I have this party set up specifically for this purpose, is, well, a very nice guy. He has both items that you can steal,
KOS-MOS activate Hilbert effect.
and you can run away. So basically the point of this is to farm and farm and farm. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do in between episodes, because I would like to catch everybody up to Shion's level of points. Now, this guy is kind of annoying. I'm not going to go over the boss strategy right now, but basically keep looping down to your items there. Skill upgrade E's are its rare item. Skill upgrade D is the non-rare item. For the most part in this fight, all we're going to be doing is coming in, stealing, potentially healing if we take a lot of damage, and then running away. Because we can, because it's an optional boss. And so as this goes, you'll eventually take less and less time at it. You can basically stand in the same spot. You'll re-encounter the enemy over and over again. It's a very effective way, considering item D you get 100 points from, and skill upgrade E you get 500 points from, and you only normally get skill points for the characters that are in the fight. So distributing that among them, that's 200 points per fight, and it takes less than 50 seconds. I took longer there because I was dicking around. But for the most part, you shouldn't have to heal in battle. You can probably do that outside of battle, probably easier. But yeah, I'm going to go farm a whole whack ton of these, because that's so much faster than every other method of grinding for points in this game until like post-game stuff where you really start to get a lot of points. But for now, this is way faster, it's easier, I don't have to worry about dying, and these three are usually pretty good at stealing items. Now, just to go over some of the new skills I've learned, I'm actually going to go back, I think, to my my previous file there, because you don't want to learn these prior to this. Attacker raises attack and lowers defense. Defender is the opposite. I went and I learned these for everyone just so that everyone would have the same skills. We all have 37 skills, as you notice in the bottom left there. And these are only really useful for characters like Junior, Ziggy, Jin, Chaos to an extent. The ones that are good for your mages can be found in level 2, F. Ether Spear. Obviously, the defensive ones are kind of pointless for the most part. You don't really want to reduce the amount of damage you can deal, even if it does increase your defense a little. But yeah, definitely want to cast these before we start unloading our attacks in upcoming boss fights. Again, not too useful for normal encounters. All we need is the Sword Ethers for that. But yeah, the reason why you don't want to learn them before you do this grinding is you will have noticed when I went into my Ether inventory, let's see here, it's not going to show it on there. I need to go to status, Ether skills. Yeah, before you learn those, it's not going to go in order, unfortunately, but before you go and learn those, the bottom spell that you have, so all you have to do is press up in your inventory, it should be Psycho Pocket, except on everyone except for Shion, because she has an Urtikaiser thing. And that's going to be at the bottom regardless. So otherwise it goes by a lot faster when all you have to do is press down and then press circle button, as opposed to pressing down, up a couple of times, and then pressing the circle button. Yeah, it's a little off. Oh yeah, I also got everyone else skills. I leveled them all up with other things so that they have what my other characters had. Let's see here, like Junior, I gave him all these two, just like everybody else has them and stuff like that. So anyway, basically that's just a little tip from me if you want to make this go a little bit faster. Do note, again, like with pretty much anything optional in this game, you do not have to do this. I just find it's a lot more fun to play the game when you actually have the useful abilities to do things in battle other than just sword ethers and attacking. It's just really kind of tedious without it. Now, we are going to be working towards some skills. Some of them we don't have access to right off the hop, and I don't really have time to go and show off all the different skills that we have access to now. But do note, we will be working around here, because these are some of the better ones that we have access to right now. Anyway, that's pretty much all the time I have for today. Next time, I should have stolen a bunch more. Basically, what will happen is you'll eventually max out. You'll max out at 99 of these. Just start using them as soon as you get up to 70 or something like that, so you don't ever have to worry about fighting battles for nothing. I just evenly distribute them, and I'm going to get everybody else up to Shion's level, 18,000. I'm not sure how long it'll take me, but I will be doing it off screen. The battles usually don't take all that long, somewhere between 30 and 50 seconds, so it's really, really fast. If you have fast forward, if you're playing on an emulator, you pretty much leave fast forward on for the whole time. Just make sure you're save stating along the way in case you get some weird crash with the emulator or something like that. But yeah, that's all for the GS campaigns, save for this one, which we will, of course, finish in the next episode. I'll go over the actual boss fight, and then we will move on. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.